Um, I've gotten down here. I got down into Miami in 1993. I've never seen anything similar or anything that would compare to this. This is a complete shock. The entire industry is going to take a step back. Anybody owning a unit is going to take a step back until we can ultimately figure out what the problem was, whether it was man-made or whether it was natural. People are going to be very leery about doing anything anyhow in and around condominiums, especially on the ocean, given global sea level rise and other issues that the area is facing. Keep in mind, much of this barrier island, this is man-made. This is dredged. So it's a man-made island primarily created in the 1920s, 1930s, and now we're starting to see what Father Time impact could be on it.
I want to elaborate on that in just a moment. First, I want to ask you about this 30-day audit that the mayor announced of all buildings 40 years and older. I spoke yesterday to someone who agreed with you, and he said that he's never seen anything like this. This is a very rare event. Could that audit find more buildings in danger in that same area? And if so, what do you see happening?
Let me give you a big picture, 30,000 foot perspective. I've done some studies for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. They do these studies because they need to re-nourish the beach. They need to bring in sand because the erosion basically eliminates a lot of the sand that's out there. And everybody knows you buy a condominium because you want to be able to get on the beach. So in Dade County, the area they're talking about, you got about 154 towers that line the ocean, 34.4 million square feet of space, 26,100 units, and about 2,908 floors. That's the big picture number. So anything and everything that's around condominiums is going to be significant. Now, in terms of the 40-year recertification, of the 154 buildings that currently dot the coast of Miami-Dade County, 76 were built in the 1990s or later. So you basically half, one of every two buildings you see dotting the coast is probably going to be under some serious scrutiny for the most part. And why is 2000 a key point? Because after Hurricane Andrew hit, which was a Category 5, building codes changed, and primarily in 2000, much of the changes were all implemented. So anything built before 2000 effectively is old technology, and those are going to be the ones that I would assume regulators and government officials are going to be scrutinizing, pretty thoroughly.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned the natural part of this conversation of all these buildings on that barrier island, rising sea levels. What conversations are happening right now as we speak in regards to that? And what are you hearing from condo owners, condo buyers, and everyone concerned about this issue?
Well, the unfortunate part is that Miami-Dade County is primarily an area where foreign nationals feel very comfortable. So this is not just a domestic type of tragedy. This is a tragedy that's reaching all throughout Latin America. It's reaching out to Israel. It's reaching out, I'm guessing it's probably going to reach out to Europe. So a variety of calls are coming in. People are wondering, where do you live? Are you safe? How is your building? Are you going to stay there? So just a natural reaction to sort of kicking in, at least at this point. But, until a solution or some sort of, until the officials can figure out what exactly caused this problem, I think there's going to be a lot of anxiety. And in terms of people trying to sell and people trying to buy, you really got to be sort of a gunslinger to go in and try to buy one of these condos, at least at this point. Now, I'm not saying people should be concerned in terms of, their prices or their safety, but this is something that's going to be in the back of everybody's mind. So I think a lot of people are going to sit on the sidelines. They're going to wait. They're going to hope. They're going to pray that we can find some more survivors, and then after that, start to evaluate where it goes from here. And where it goes from here is basically serious scrutiny by regulators as well as lawsuits.